just getting started. What's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Miles Turner. Warren is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Payne, and it's LaVine in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, Cole is out there with Reddish. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Thompson, and it's Young in at the points.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Bamba, the basket good, off the assist from Young.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Mobley. Blocked again. Reddish with the ball. Young outside. Over to the wing. Bull with it. Working on Payne. Bull, that's good.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Payne looking around. Kicks it to LaVine. Turner passes to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for LaVine. Bangs home the trifecta.
Off the pass, LaVine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Young from outside knocks down the three ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Payne finds LaVine. LaVine double team. Pass to Mobley. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Payne. From outside, off the mark. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. LaVine with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. They get it back. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint, Turner with the steal. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. LaVine, that's good.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Cole setting the pick for Young. In the corner, Bamba with it. It's deflected and stolen by Mobley. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Good on the bucket.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting and wide open shooter and delivering a dime.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Ryan is checked in for Miles Turner. Eric Paschal comes in for Mobley. Little, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Josh Christopher in for Cameron Payne. Here's Christopher. Pass to LaVine to the inside. And finish off by Bryant.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. LaVine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass. And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
Now, here is Young, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Bull with it, defended by Paschal. Bull, that's good. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken the team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
Here's Pascal. Bull making his last shot. 5 to shoot. Pascal kicks to Bryant. No good on the triple. The Hawks trailing. Bamba with it, picked up by Bryant. The kick out to Young. On the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Little, and Thompson sends it back.
Nice aggressive defense from Thompson, getting all over the shot and knocking it away.
Young pass to Bull. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nails the baby hook. Bull's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The pass to Bryant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Winslow's checked in for Eric Pascal. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's Bull. Lays it up and banks it in. Bull's got 8.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
16 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Levine. 5 points in the game. Bryant with a screen on Bamba. Levine wide open. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Caruso. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will get underway just after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. They've got Cameron Payne. Mobley is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Little. And it's Christopher in at the 2. Here's Clarkson. A miss that time would have put him up. And for Sacramento, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Down low. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Here's Atlanta. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Dishes at the paint. And he comes up with the deuce. Payne's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. For a different look here. O'Neal's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Hernan Gomez comes in for Michael Porter. Thompson, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Young is subbed in for Alex Caruso. And a change for Sacramento. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Nasir Little. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. For a different look here. James Wiseman, he's checked in for O'Neal. Michael Porter comes in for Hernan Gomez. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Alex Caruso in for Trae Young. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Christopher. Fires the three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Warren, the pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Outside Clarkson to the middle. Wiseman. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Warren. Mobley sets the pick for Warren. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A strong move by Warren. He encounters a little resistance defensively, but has no problem on the finish.
Porter kicks to Clarkson. Back to Porter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Christopher. In the corner, it's Mobley. It's stolen by Wiseman. Clarkson passes to Wiseman. And that's going to be a travel. Sacramento making some changes. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Levine subbed in for Josh Christopher. Levine against Clarkson. Turner with a screen on Clarkson. For 3, Levine. Atlanta with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Kings making a switch here. Lyons checked in.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Pass to Warren. Right wing. Payne finds Pascal. That 3 off the mark. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Hawks. Outside Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Nasir Little, he's checked in for Warren. And finished off by Porter.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
The Kings trail by 5. Dean passes to Payne. To stop the run. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got 7.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Clarkson kicks to Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense is trying to rough him up a bit.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
And Porter drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the... contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And here's Payne. He's got 6. We've got 1:13 left here in the second.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
He's off on the second. The Kings trail by 3. Pascal, the pass to Payne. Out to the right wing. The wide open shot by Little. Offline with his 3. For the Kings, they come in off the loss to Memphis. Caruso looking for an opening. He dishes it to Porter. Carries it down low. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now here's Payne, defended by Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That's good from Payne. And the Kings making a change here. Payne hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Whiteside, a screen on Levine. It's stolen by Bryant. 1 second left. The shot comes out. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Hawks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And greetings from the 2K studio.
Great job minimizing turnovers, making the simple pass, not trying to do too much. Yeah, the inclination is to press too hard sometimes.
Next up, let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race.
Hard not to love what you see.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Michael Porter.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Nate McMillan. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's James Wiseman. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Clarkson against Warren. Here's Payne. He's got 8. Now the feed to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Whiteside sets the pick for Porter. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And there's the pass to Warren. Mobley has screen on Porter. 4 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Sacramento. Inside, Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The Kings trail by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Levine. There's the triple. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both good from the line that time. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Christopher. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Porter. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Christopher the pass to Mobley. Levine with it. He's got 10. Outside Warren. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. The Hawks shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Stolen by Warren. There's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now Caruso. Driving inside. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. Good D by Mobley.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Passes it to Christopher for the tie. It's good from long range. Christopher's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Warren. And Porter, here we go. Here's Whiteside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Feeds it to Warren. For the lead, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
The free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Atlanta making some changes. Billy Cauley-Stein comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for James Wiseman. Sacramento also making some changes. Ryan is checked in for Miles Turner. Eric Paschall comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Nasir Little in for Josh Christopher.
And this is a guy who just naturally draws fouls at a very high rate. That time Porter takes him off the bounce.
And a closer look here at the assistants for Sacramento. Payne, he's checked in for Warren. Good on both. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Now here's Payne, defended by Caruso. And here's Payne. 8 points for him. One heck of a crossover there. Payne's got 10 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Cauley-Stein with the screen for Porter, and finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Outside, Levine. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. With the drive, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Payne's got 4 points this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Porter. Missed inside.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Levine for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Porter looking it over. Over Levine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's Sacramento as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Ryan is out there with Mobley. Then it's Little. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Payne at the point guard position. And LaVine with the slam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Porter. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. He kicks it to Little from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Porter. That shot, no good. Good D by Mobley. And here are the Kings now. In the corner, it's Little. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Free throw good. Porter.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Kings making a switch here. Turner's checked in.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Turner with a screen on Caruso. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The kick out to Porter. Turner with the steal. Now here's Payne, defended by Caruso. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Payne passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Smart play call by LaVine. Breaks up the defense, feeds the easy shooter.
And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. The Kings also with the sub. Warren's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thanks so much, David. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Reddish. LaVine against Young. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bull. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Kings have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Payne dishes to Warren. He feeds it to Mobley. Rebound by the Hawks. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Stolen by LaVine. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw off from Warren. The Hawks trailing. Young looking it over. Bull setting the pick for Young. Kicks to Bull. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Bull's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bol there with a big basket.
LaVine against Young. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And LaVine, here we go.
And the massive size of Bamba, it can be intimidating. When he enters your peripheral, he alters shots by his mere presence.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Bamba trying to break free. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's LaVine. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one. Young against Warren. 1:22 left to play here in the 4th. Bol, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Warren with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. To the middle. Turner passes to Mobley. 1:02 left in the 4th. Turner with a screen for Payne. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, LaVine. Again, the miss by the Kings.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's Young. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's LaVine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
And all LaVine has to do is not let the pressure get to him. Just take his time.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
It drops.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Warren. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's Mobley. Offensive rebound, Turner. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
He's just a superb free throw shooter. Klay Thompson is exactly who you want on that line. You need him on that line.
Money!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throwdown.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts with off the court. That translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.